Hello, my name's Alan. I put a video about the human soul before and explained how the human soul weighs between 4 and 16 grams in weight. The young souls weigh about 4 grams, and as they gain mass as they get older and become more experienced and have more information with them. They also change their structure so they're more. They've got more information in alignment. The human soul is actually a bolus toroid shape, pulsing bolus toroid shape. I don't know if you can see this shape in a human body. This is the Merkaba produces this big field which creates a human body. Now, the human soul is a much smaller version of this. When you leave the human body, the field isn't as big as that, but it still exists in the same sort of shape. There's two opposing cones going into a toroid, which is a pulsing toroid. And this is where we all come from. Like I said before, the Nazis did some horrendous experiments where they killed people, and when they killed them, there was always 4 to 16 grams missing, no matter whichever way they were killed in the concentration camps when they did these horrendous experiments. And this is because the human soul weighs between 4 and 16 grams and is a pulsing toroid with 2 opposing vortex cones, one at either side. This is what creates the morphogenetic field, which creates a human body. The human body is not created just physically, it's got to have this field behind it. And when an old soul comes into a human body and comes into a fetus, during conception or just after conception, it's not just the sperm and the egg that makes the human body, it's also a lot of information from the soul, because the soul is photon energy, which has got a lot of information in. And this is why you get people looking through history and seeing photographs to somebody who looks very, very similar, because they're just people who are reincarnated. Obviously you get same body types, but there is people, if they look back through history, they will be able to see themselves in old photographs eventually, in which people figure out what's going on. And this has been hidden from mankind because they didn't want people to know that we're electrical beings, immortal electrical beings. And when you die, you go into the astral field. Now, the astral field isn't anywhere else. It's actually in the Earth's field. And you float about in this pulsing toroidal form, 4 to 16 grams, until you reincarnate. This may sound a little strange because we've been fooled and conditioned to think we're flesh and blood, but we're not. I actually thought that even after I'd done a lot of research in the 2000s. But as time's gone on and I've got further and further in, and I've talked to others, and I've had more contact with, shall I say, beings which are more advanced, or much more advanced than us. This is what I've found out as time goes on. This is information I've been shown, told. So I've decided to share this. We're electrical in nature, energy electrical in nature. We don't see these orbs because they're higher frequencies. They can't be seen with infrared photography either, because that's the wrong frequencies. Only very occasionally will you see these orbs. Most orbs are taken on cameras in the visible spectrum, or in infrared, or in fact just specks of dust in there. But people do occasionally see these orbs under certain very rare conditions. They will see these pulsing orbs, which are actually just what souls, people who were here before. If there's no old soul around, a baby's made with the sperm and ovum and a new electro-holographic template starts to be constructed from out of the ether field, which is the background field of the universe, what Nikola Tesla called the dark light field. And these people are very, very, aren't very bright, are very uncoordinated when they're younger, because they basically haven't got any information in their template, in their soul template. And like I said in the previous video, when we get to a certain age, we forget all this. As the spine lengthens, and when we get past the age of 7, any previous life memories or information are normally lost because of the dissonance, the distortion, the blocking in Earth's electrical field, because there's been a lot of damage to Earth in the past because of problems within the solar system. This is an ancient system which has had wars in the system time and time again, and a lot of damage was done to the Earth. A lot of damage was done nearly 13,000 years ago when Atlantis fell, when they were experimenting with a massive crystal energy weapon near where Cuba is. There's actually 6 pyramids underneath the sea, 2 miles down near Cuba, off the south west tip of Cuba, but they've been hiding this for a long time. And that's part of the old Atlantis. The Earth's crystalline energy, the Earth's crystalline underground energy structure was damaged badly 13,000 years ago when this happened. There was a big wobble, and the energy doesn't permeate the Earth like it used to. We have been getting help, and they have been going around repairing these crystalline structures because it made the Earth very, very distorted. The energy fields became very distorted, and we went right down into really, really deep, what they call 3D, which is called the third universal planar tunnel, which the energies are very blocked. They're very blocked, very distorted, incongruent, unaligned, very slow. The Schumann resonance frequency went to below 7, what they call the Schumann resonance frequency, but went to below 7 at one point. And the problem with this is it affects life. Cells can't replicate properly. Cells don't replicate properly, apart from at a very, very basic level, like bacterial level. Anyway, the resonance of the Earth is now 35. This is why it's so important that what stump names were hitting 35 in the pulses per minute, 35 hertz per pulses per second, 35 hertz per second. And this is affecting human biology, and will affect animal biology as well, because we have not been told the truth about genetics. Anyway, that's it about the human soul. I'll put some more information up on my next video.